Okay, I'm turning the mic on for a second and music off because I don't even know if people can hear the music. And also, oh my goodness gracious, it has been so long since I've done this. For the record, part of the reason why I've also been gone for so long is like there's been a lot of reasons to be fair, but one of them is like I don't know what happened, but like my Streamlabs thingy got reset. So I don't even have like the live comments feed at all now. I have to figure that out again, I think. It's uh, I don't know what to do anymore. I don't know how to do anything. I'm like a little baby again. I don't know how to do any of this. Uh, I need to, God, it'd be really cool and really nice if I could have chat on screen at least. I don't know what I had before. Like for some reason it's just not working. Or it is. Maybe I just need to put it like in front of everything. Maybe that will fix it. Let's try that. Let's try that. Maybe leave comments now, perhaps? Maybe like leave a little chat and on the screens. Like a little test chat. Let me try that. Test. Test. Let's see if that does anything and that pops up on the screen. Uh, doesn't look. I'm not seeing anything appearing on the screen. That's a bit of a problem. You know what? We might not worry about that though. We might not. We might have to like wait on that potentially. I don't know if people come here for my technical hiccups, my technical hiccups. Um, I have an overlay, don't I? Yeah, there's an overlay here. Yeah, okay, here it is. Yes, this. Okay. Copy. I think I just need to like put it into here. I think question mark. Babushki. I we're finding that out now if this is working. uh, it doesn't seem to be from what I can see. Hiccuping for 10 hours straight. Oh God, that sounds terrible. Who wants to hiccup for 10 hours straight? No one wants that. That's not fun. That'd be miserable. Oh, wait, export, overlay, and copy it to your clipboard. Uh, uh, okay, it's showing up on the preview, but why is it not working otherwise? Like, I see it there. I see it now. Maybe this will just be dedicated to just refiguring all these things out, and then we can chat. Jeez, I'm better than this. What the frick? Don't worry, you can opt out hiccuping by eating peanut butter. Is that true? Does peanut butter actually like stop hiccups? I know there's like a lot of like fake information out there, like drinking salt water supposedly stops hiccups, holding your breath supposedly stops hiccups. I'm pretty sure the only way that can stop hiccups is by like actually breathing more air, like actually refocusing your breathing. Because wait, no, I'm thinking of yawning. That's yawning. That because like yawning, the reason why you yawn is like your body is still like out of it and it's hasn't focused on regaining air. So you're trying to get that big old gulp of air. So if you start like focusing on like doing big deep breaths, yawns go away. But I don't know actually about hiccups. Oh, it worked for you? Okay. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. And we see, you know what? We learned something today. We're learning more than just technical uh, curmudgeons. Good evening to you too. It is currently like almost 2:40 for me, so it's long past the evening at this point. Huh. Okay. I am noticing a problem now. Like it's giving me the error, but it's definitely like showing up in like the preview. It's the becomes the big tab gif of the tabby cat yawning. Yeah, basically. It's like a good gif of like palace cats yawning. That is what I am. And that's like a good example. And they when they yawn, they also like step on their tails. It's wonderful. It's precious. Hello. Hello. Or we might have to I might have to like throw this out and do this chat fix up later. I'm gonna try and have some music in the background. Let me know if it can even be heard or if it's even too loud. I just need some background music. I like a little bit of jamming. Ooh, yesterday was your birthday? Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Alright, music test, music test. Is this too loud? Is this too loud? Is this too loud? Can it even be heard whatsoever? I'm assuming it can't even be heard. It is pretty low. I figured starting low and then going upwards is the ideal outcome. You can't hear anything? Okay, that's the first step. We go upwards from there. We gradually increase the volume. How about now? How about now? Is it hearable? Is it hearable? Is it hearable? I'll also like remove the starting screen. Right there? That's good? You hear it? Great. Yippee! Alright. As long as it's not too loud. I like having a little background just like jam. This has been a brainworm of mine recently, so having the background keeps me peppy and focused. Alright, alright. Let's see here. Let's do it. Alright. So first off, before I even do anything, I actually already got a question. Let's go volume, beautiful. Favorite moveset from 2026 so far? It's already been like, I'll be real, my last couple months have been like a train wreck. So I don't remember anything that happened at the start at this point. I actually did though before I started the stream. I watched a couple movesets that I was interested in. I believe there was the moveset after Terrence Bongo, which is like the Cinnamon Toast Crunch little guy. That moveset was the one that I was like just conceptually the most interested in. And right now, in the collective memory in my head, which is not much, I don't store much in my brain. I have like a couple days at a time, at all times. That moveset's probably my favorite of 2026 so far. If I had to say, probably gonna change. Probably. I definitely need to like think more. I want to do another stream with Mono Nerd at some point and talk about the movesets of this whole year in general. But honestly, I might do one for like halfway through the year, just to like, I don't know, that might be interesting. Mono Nerd, you're probably not right here now, but if you're hearing this, that's my push right there. The Crazy Square, thank you. Yeah, that moveset was really cool. Really cool. Yeah, like I personally, growing up, I love those ads. Like I remember, I grew up in a weird time where like they were doing a lot of like, what was it? They were focusing on like the I don't remember what it is. Like there was a like the whole cusp of the Cinnamon Toast Crunch ads was it was a crime scene, and the kids had to go on and say, how are they recreating this like Cinnamon Toast Crunch? And like the detective and the kids are there, and it was like a weird angle. I liked it. It definitely sticks in my head after all this time. It was cool. It was interesting. But I think the crazy squares came after that, and that really stuck. That like immediately stuck. It's perfect. It's beautiful. The little hectic energy I like. They were the minions before the minions? I actually don't even know if that's true. Considering the time frame, I don't know if that came out before or after Despicable Me came out. Who could be the most obscure character in Law? Oh my god, I feel like Mirai has actually a really good job of like picking very obscure characters, because we don't really have many people go and pick for characters like her. I think Melee's Moon is up there, because that's like a very, very... Like, I don't think anyone in the Law community knew what the moon was when it existed. That's like a deep cut, like, for history's sake. Hello, Sydney. That would probably be my pick for the most obscure character. I think there's honestly a debate for that concept in general. That could be a fun video. Like, what are the most obscure characters? Not even just like from a history aspect, from like a fandom aspect, an internet aspect, like things like that would just be hard to find, like weird, not really discussed. It'd be cool. It'd be cool. Have you seen my first save? The server law was marked with an unused test level. I think I did. I don't remember at this point. It may have been a while ago. I knew what Melee's Moon was. I feel like there's a few others from Toast and Walsey that are more obscure than that. Honestly, okay. I like I said, like, I immediately go to the moon, but I do agree with that. There are definitely like other characters from Toast and Walsey that could go up there. Like again, Mirai and Hammer are really good at picking like very obscure characters, and it's in an interesting, fun way. I love it. All's Grandpa and Captain Hookbeat are definitely up there. They're borderline lost media. Oh, they're like lost media? I thought they were just like attraction suit characters from like a specific like region, and they weren't like, and they were just like that. I didn't know they were like actually lost media kinds of deals. All's Grandpa has lost media? What are your thoughts next wave of Law cassette? Ooh, I'm very excited. I'm actually really, really excited. I should have probably gotten that stuff out to talk about it. I didn't really think of it at the time. But I'm definitely excited. I'm excited for Law Cassette. Law Cassette's been doing exceptionally well lately. The Hippo stream is crazy. We are so crazy. We're crazy. We live in... They have a few stage shows that are lost. Okay, so the stage shows are lost. That makes sense. Okay. And I'm gonna fight! God, it's been so long. There's like so many videos I wanted to make and just talk about, but like my life has just been going around in circles, and like so much has happened. I wanted to make a video on the Law Beatdown Direct, like maybe a week after it came out, and then I wanted to make another video jumping off of something that happened to the Law Beatdown Direct that was kind of been discussed with Monitor and a couple other people. And I think I kind of just decided, fuck it, I like just being on a stream and talking about this kind of stuff. So that's, you know what, it's been a while. We just get on stream and we just talk a lot. That's just what we do. Alright. First things first, let me just really quick. I'm not gonna talk too much about the Beatdown Direct, because it's been long enough at this point. Like, how long? It's been like 4 months. Oh my gosh! Wow, 4 months. That's Jesus. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna be talking too much about the Law Beatdown Direct. At least the patch part. I mostly wanted to focus on like a specific characters, just quickly ramble about, because it's Law Beatdown. Law Beatdown's amazing. But also, Law Beatdown, I had done all their roster like just a while ago, and there were like some opinions I had on some characters that I would like to eventually remedy. And I think the first one I like, the one that immediately comes to mind is Markiplier. Markiplier was the one that, like, I think in hindsight I would have probably put the lowest at my tier list. I think I put Watts the lowest. I don't know what I was talking about. That's like probably like one of my weirder placements. I don't really agree with that now. Milkiplier, you're blue now. I don't even know why you're blue, but you're blue. You can remain blue. That's your attack. That's my attack. I know the line. Oh my god. Fun? That's actually... God, before... Okay. I guess I'll say it since we have a lot of people in here. Completely different subject, by the way. I want to do another stream where I play Undertale. I don't think I've talked about it in here. I've never beaten Undertale, and it's a very hot, incorrect take of mine that I'm very well aware of. I don't like Undertale. I have a big grudge against it, a very specific me grudge, and a friend of mine suggested that I play it, and I thought, you know what? We're all community, we're all Undertale people here. I think it'd be funny to see me play Undertale. I don't know, maybe people are interested in that. I could share my story of why I hate Undertale. Because I imagine me just saying that's like, huh? What? Hep hates Undertale? Unsubscribe! Kill him! At the stake with him! Burn! That's slanderous. I imagine it's just impossible. Like, but no. That'll probably be a stream I do at some point if people are interested in that. I think that'd be funny. Hello! Yes. What LoL characters are you most looking forward to? What upcoming LoLs are you most excited for? That I'm gonna have to come back to you on, because again, it's been so long. I'm kind of just jumping back into things. Are you adding the problem with too many blue tacks in your LoL? You should be put into the Timmy room. What is the Timmy room? Alright. But yeah, now, quick, let's jump back in. Let's jump in real quick. Markiplier. I think all the changes in Markiplier are... You rage quit to Undyne? Yes, I did! I rage quit to Undyne! Undyne pisses me off! Fuck Undyne. I hate Undyne. I hate her. She fucking sucks. I don't care what people say about Undyne. Like, that... The worst fucking game design of all time. We're not gonna get into that again. We're not getting into that. we'll Mark. Hello, everybody. My name is Undyne. I'll follow up on that question about more movesets in a little bit. Once I finish with this Markiplier segment. So, Markiplier was the character that I was probably the most unhappy with. Also, I for the Markiplier. Damn it! I can't keep getting distracted. Markiplier was the one that, like, all of his changes did so much for him. Also, I love the normals so much. Lightning 87. Like all the already, like I said before, one of Mark's biggest things that make him exemplary were the normals. There's so much personality in his normals. Like, YouTuber characters can be so fun to edit like this. Like, you can, like the way you can make them into almost, like, dreamers and RPG Maker characters and how they summon things for moves. It's just cool. It's interesting. It's neat. It's sick. I like how it can look. And Mark was always, like, really good at that. Like, PBG was up there. But Mark is this, like, completely different level because he has, like, so much more history to pull from, I feel like. And then the neutral B, I don't really have much to say. This one kind of like... Oh yeah, wait, actually, hold on. I should say. I like the trend of unique, like, shield animations. Giving you both middle fingers! I like that. But Tim doesn't really have much to add. Tim was the one that, like, the part of the Mark's moveset that was, like, always, like, pretty solid. There wasn't much to add to it. I will say the only thing I find funny about, like, this direct is I think the inspiration clip is even longer than it is in the original moveset. I don't know if that was needed. I think we all know it. We all know Tiny Box Tim. Uh, Very minor thing though. That is a minor thing for me. Uh, I first of all, I don't even know like great side B change. Great side B change. Oh my god. Like, I think the music's gonna stop looping, but that's okay. It gives me time to I can like just like parse my thoughts now. I think people have already Chad's already described like why he redesigned the move. For one, it gets to use the bag from Heist with a Markiplier, like, and he gets to pull a tool from a tool bag, just like in like the source. But it's reinterpreted as like Mark pulling out like three scary tools from his like three scary games, like things he started doing, which was like which is newer. It was newer, and it exemplifies like, yeah, like he's playing a lot more horror games now. Unlike before, where he would just do a one shot and kind of just like go through and say, "Oh, that was cool." Now he like can he's experienced with all of these tools. He knows how they work, and he knows how to like judge games fairly. Like it makes sense to reinterpret that as like a roulette move, and all of the moves are like funny. Like the fact that it just like it encompasses Mark's projects and encompasses his newer material that isn't just his projects, and it has a very creative name, and it also is a twist on like a bunch of moves that probably would just be pretty boring by themselves, like a stunning flashlight, like a it just works. It I think that this is just a really ideal change, very ideal change. Uh, I will say it is interesting how Mark is technically still not that fast. I don't know. I don't remember his like speed compared to the rest of the roster off the top of my head, but he definitely looks pretty slow. Uh, I, it's, this is probably like my favorite. The first time he's not usually that scary. Great, great. Like that like sold me on the change completely. That does so much for like Mark. So much. Uh and then for Speed of Blow. The only complaint I have about this is that it's kind of hard to read the box to tell what it says. Not a big deal at the end of the day. Like I think it does better emulate like what the original reference is. So I would rather have that there than nothing. Uh, but it looks good. It looks good. It helps better establish what the reference is, and also I actually didn't know there were like I mean I knew Beat a Blow was a thing he says a lot, but like I think you found more instances of him referencing the Beat a Blow thing than I remembered. Okay. The ranting move though. Thank you so much. This is I think this fits thematically with Wall Beatdown with how many ranters we have in general. And it feels distinct from all of them. It's so good. It's so good. I have no complaints. No complaints. Ah, gosh. Mark, great, amazing glove for Mark. Amazing glove. Like, I think if I had to rank him now, I think he'd be like very near the top, if not at the top at this point. Not my favorite, but I think this is the idealized version of Mark at this point. There are maybe like a few things that could be like tweaked aesthetically, but I think this is an amazing rework. Very needed, very needed. Let's see here. I'd like the Miss Mavilda changes for what they are very good. Um, I love a lot of the fights that were snuck into like this direct. There's a lot of bonus extra stuff here that really goes a long way. Uh, all right, and I guess we should quickly talk about the empty slot results. So everyone knows that how the empty slot went. I actually really like the route Chad went for this, making it like more of like a non-canon simulation of all these characters fighting, just to give them a chance to shine. And like this is great because it's like Chad said, being able to give these characters some time to shine, even if they don't win, is important because it shows that even if they don't reach number one or number two, their votes do matter. And I think, I don't know, I imagine this was pretty hard to do, all things considered, but I don't know, we'll see this happen again. But I would like to see this picked up by more people. In If people do more empty slots again in the future. Because I like the idea of us like say, hey, Cat in the Hat wasn't gonna win, but it's cool that he gets like a little bit where he gets his ass kicked by Reggie. And then we get to see Reggie fighting CDI Link in a little like a back to back thing. Like, that's charming. And then fucking Paul Blart shows up. Like, imagine like this would have been cool, obviously, if it was just like Team Rocket doing a thing and like, oh, we got the invitation. But the fact that it was all of this makes it so much more memorable. And also, I think what's really important is like a lot of people, when they vote for characters, there are oftentimes people who don't know these characters at the end of the day. Like, some people have probably like never fucking seen the Paul Blart movies. No one knows who Paul Blart is. And by doing a big thing like this, even if they don't win, it reinvigorates interest in that character and that idea. It introduces that idea to more people. And in a future empty slot, not even just by this creator, but other LoL creators, people are like, oh, I remember that guy. That guy was pretty cool. I would like to see him win this time. And I feel like a lot of the times, every empty slot, more of that is very healthy. That it makes competition more interesting. It's not like, oh, I know who's gonna win because that character has been in the roster, has been in like the empty slot for like 5 times in a row and they've never won. By having it continuously be giving more interesting characters, like just how do I word this? More characters being shown off as good. It keeps things interesting. And moving on from that, the video I wanted to make but didn't make, I was very inspired by this because there's a specific character here that, not Jack, but Jack. I wanted to make a video talking about it because Monitor brought it up on stream once. The concept of live action characters, not live action characters, but specifically actor characters, are kind of like a failed LoL experiment in a lot of ways. I think LoL Monitor said that they weren't really like, they were overhyped. They're not really realistic, and they just never caught on. Like, Samuel L. Jackson was the closest we ever got to that, and there was a cool showcase of that, but it was never picked up. And I even mentioned in one of Mirai's videos, I think it was the one like the empty slot video she did, where I mentioned like characters that have more of a widespread YTP history, like Jack or Will Smith, kind of like can push that barrier a little bit. But otherwise, Samuel L. Jackson is the only success story. This showcases why actor characters could be amazing. Like, everything about this clip shows why an actor character in LoL can be interesting. In the same way it can be hyped to see a YouTuber summoning all of their like previous videos as references and funny little bits, an actor character having the power to simultaneously be every single role they've ever been is so cool and can be so funny when done the right way. And I think Jack showcases why it's great. Jack, like Jack Black is a funny guy. He has a lot of personality. He has a lot of like histories to pull from. And I think this also made me realize the problem, I think, inherently with actor characters in is that you have to be a big fan of that actor at the end of the day. You have to enjoy a lot of their stuff, and like there has to be actually like an appeal there. Like, oftentimes law comes down to picking a very specific version of a character and making a moveset out of that. Not so much encompassing everything together. I think what needs to carry it is the core actor needs to have something special that makes them shine as well. Like Jack Black is funny. Jack Black is a cool guy, like all things considered. That is that makes him way easier to adapt to a LOL concept. He's very silly. He's goofy. He embraces the memes. He's an he loves music. So he fits just as well into the YTPMV stuff because he's invested in it, and it all just kind of wraps around together where it forms a coherent character that would be interesting to put into LOL. And also, he's very interesting. It's very easy to get into Jack Black's movies at the end of the day. I think it'd be a different thing entirely to get into other actors like Morgan Freeman or something. Like, we know they're big highlight movies, but do you want to get in? This is my way of saying, oh, did I? OBS Studio is disconnecting. What? What? Oh, OBS Studio is reconnecting, hopefully. What happened there? Did we cut out? Oh, am I still here? It looks like I'm here. It looks like I am here. All right. I'm trusting it's fine. I'm trusting it's fine. Damn you, OBS! Okay, I seem to be here. I seem to be here. It looks like if it cut out, it was only for like a split second. Live OBS studio reaction. Where audio go? Is my audio go? Is my audio gone? Wait, what? Okay. Okay. Okay, there we go. Good, good, good. All right. Good enough. Uh, okay. His speech. All right. Well, I seem to be fine. I can speak. That's good. Um, I guess now, now that we have Jack Black like showcasing everything. One thing with Jack Black is I really feel like Jack and Elmo should be their own thing that represents Octagon YTVMVs. That's actually a good way of looking at it. I think that would be a great way to separate them. Um, because it just Jack Black himself would be a great way to just do like the everything he's known for. And Elmo, obviously, Elmo is in law is going to be in law at some point as well. I think that's also by the same person that's making Terrence Bongo, or that made Terrence Bongo. So you might as well just have them together specifically for that. That makes sense. That makes sense. Um, And okay, what I was gonna bounce off to with that was I think moving forward, I hope the idea of actor characters is revitalized. Probably not realistically, but I think what would work for actor characters is we need more actors that are specifically like I guess fitting for LOL as a whole. We don't only have many people wanting to do the very serious actors like Samuel L. Jackson. Granted, Samuel L. Jackson is funny in a unique way. Like he's got the snakes on a plane bits and everything, and all that. Um, so he has that like flavor that Jack and these other characters should go for. But maybe in the future we can see stuff like Jim Carrey. What's like a? I still think Will Smith would be a great idea. There was another one off the top of my head. I don't remember him now, but I don't know. I'd be interested in seeing this idea come back. I think it's intriguing, and I I think if the second place champ Suction Cup Man. I saw someone working on it in like the Law Aureus Discord. Like I think they did like a side smash animation that looked really smooth. I feel like this character like immediately like after like getting like the surprise second place win just got a surprise wave of just absolute support. Like everyone wanted to see this character. And I also kind of feel bad. I like this character. Like I was won over by this character. I didn't vote for him at all. I don't even know who this character is. And I know it's Pymations, but I didn't know what the appeal was. I guess this is just one of those surprise characters that just gathers up a lot of votes. Really like just like by pure chance. And like just snowballed really far up by complete accident. I want to know if anyone actually did legitimately vote for him, like knowing what like his sources. I didn't. I didn't know anything about it. Uh, I mean, yeah, like I like if Jack can revitalize like the actor characters can be revitalized like that. Uh, and Suction Cup Man can be revitalized, can like revitalize interest in a character that no one was really thinking about to the point where like, yeah, I want to make this character. Ugh, man, this was just a great way to handle an empty slot. Amazing way, incredible, incredible. I love it. You did? You did that, Trickles? I didn't even remember that. I thought that was someone else. Wow. I only watched Suction Cup Man after the direct, very much enjoyed. Maybe I should eventually check out Suction Cup Man. I've been watching a lot of stuff lately, a lot of movies, a lot of new media intake. Suction Cup Man is a parody of some dude in Newsdom in South Park style animation. Wait, so he's based on an actual person? I assumed that he was just a made up character. Like one of those like random like YouTube like one off jokes that becomes that just keeps going because this is actually really funny. This simple concept of a guy wanting to scale up a building with suction cups. It just works out. Jack Jacksepticeye and Movie Cat Man just stay in top 10. I am surprised by some of these. Like Paul Blart, I didn't expect. Cat in the Hat surprised me. But then again, I think he was the lowest of these characters, which makes sense to me. You know what? I will say I'm very despondent that Pantsless Marth didn't make it. Oh man, my weary soul, my weary soul. I'm so sad. But honestly, I can't be mad at this. I can't be mad at this. Look at what we got here. Even the renders are like stylish and cool as hell. Every character here got some love. They got a moment to show off their abilities and fight each other, and there was fun interactions. There was especially the bit with like Grunkle Stan like giving sugar-free candy to Paul Blart. Like, you had to go out of your way to like enjoy the media of both of those characters to construct that interaction. Otherwise, like any other creator could have probably just like, oh yeah, like they punch each other and the fight's over. But no, Grunkle Stan specifically uses his scamming nature to take advantage of like I think Paul Blart has like I don't forget it's diabetes specifically or like low blood pressure, something like that. That's like a running theme like of his character that he has to manage it, and it comes up a lot, especially in the first movie. I did watch the original Paul Blart for the record. Haven't seen the sequels. Plan to do that at some point. Like it shows Shad love these characters. Like I do think it's funny Jacksepticeye like just barely got snubbed and got blown up by a Walter White. It's funny. Poor Jack. Laugh! 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 I wanted Jacksepticeye to win the most, so we could join Markiplier on the roster. I feel you. I think at this point, I think I was satisfied with this. I'll be real. Jacksepticeye, I got acknowledgement that he got me like maybe top 5. I'm happy with this. I think just getting to show a little bit about how he performed, interacting with these other characters was great. I don't think I need Jack now. I got a little bit of that taste of what he could be in Beatdown. I'm happy. I like it. I I think now, obviously, it's going to be a long time before we see another empty slot. There's a lot of characters here that are like need to be made now. And I'm still going. Oh, I didn't even see Shad was in here. Oh my gosh! Wow! Yeah, no, Shad, you did fucking amazing, dude. Like I meant to like make a bigger in depth thing about this sooner, but oh my god, this is like amazing. I love this video so much. I sometimes go back to this video just to watch this empty slot like section. I love rewatching it. No, you can't kill Suction Cup, man. Like I love I love when he gets blasted off into like the sky. I love fucking face you only see for like a couple seconds. You had so much fun doing this, and it shows. And I love it. I love it so much. Oh my god, I love it. Look at me go! Oh my god. And I love like the detail that like Jack only fell down like now, like long after everything was over. Like he was just up there that entire time. I do think it would have been funny. Obviously, I think because of the angle, it wouldn't make much sense because like they're going in the opposite direction. But it would have been funny if while they're blasting off here, you see Jack slowly re-entering the atmosphere. Like he's catching fire like a meteorite re-entering the earth or something. That would have been funny, but not realistic. But it would have been funny. Oh my god, I love this video so much. Ah, man, I love this. I love this. I love this. What's like another thing? I don't have much to add for like the ending section. Actually, no, I do have a little bit, I guess. I actually, I will say really quick. I think I like character interactions in LoL so much, but I think a very underrated aspect we get in Beatdown is villains that can actually respect the heroes, I guess, in a sense. Like the even Dio, I feel like there are times like where Dio is an antagonist. Like he obviously is a master manipulator and all this stuff, but like he has his like he will get surprised sometimes by the JoJos and all that. And I imagine eventually we'll get something like that in LoL too. But like, I love the interaction where like Loki like tries to pry into like Edward's mind, and he's like, "Oh shit, oh no!" Like he's already realized I shouldn't have done that before Edward has even told him that. I love that. I love a villain who can be intimidated by a hero character. I will always love that. I will always love that, and that immediately like I think sets us a unique mood for this entire like section. Oh, it's just so cool, man. It's so cool. Man, I love all of this. Now Wilfred is wow. I think this is like I did not expect this character at all. At all. At all. I I don't even like know what to think about this character at the moment. Like I think it's cool. Like I for the record, I've always been vaguely interested in Drawn to Life, but I only ever played the SpongeBob Drawn to Life, which I think I beat like 2 or 3 times. I even did the post game content. I love that game, but I've never played the actual Drawn to Life games. I've just been vaguely aware of them, and this is a very cool character concept. Uh, but this is also like, from what I can tell, a new villain faction, which is weird. Like we're getting surprisingly a lot of villain factions. Granted, I don't think Wilfred is a villain in this in the sense like a lot of the other characters are. I did do a little bit of reading up on like what Drawn to Life is and what Wilfred is as like a character, which is incredibly interesting. Honestly should say don't spoil yourself. Like go like actually just go play the games, but I'm going to be very interested in how this character like interacts with the other like actual villains and the heroes. I don't know. I don't know. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. I'm very, very excited. Wilfred is less of a faction and more of his own corner of chaos. That is a good way of looking at it. But also, like, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe he could get a little buddy. Like every character has to have their own little buddy, like in their faction, I guess. Like even like Darkiplier has Chara and uh Ellen. God, why that take forever to come to my mind? Oh my gosh. Um. So I don't know. It would be interesting to see if those characters had a thing had it out or like had a like a dislike of Wilfred. I don't know. Wilfred's like the Velo. Yeah. Oh man. Or at least before like yeah. I could see him getting a buddy, but I think his corner will stay small. At least I agree. I think it will probably stay small because what he wants is very specific. Maybe you could get a little buddy. This is everyone deserves a little buddy. Everyone deserves like a like like I'm like Mr. Boss or like sometimes people just need a little mini me. He gets a little Herculad. He's already Herculad size. What would a what would a what, like, it's like putting a mini mush on him. Like what would that like? He'd be so small at that point. Mini Wilfred. Everyone needs a small lad. True. Hope emulate the games. Yes, emulate the games. Yes, emulation is not hard at all. All right. What do I do now? I don't have anything to add. I really like the lore. I love the lore scenario. I hope we get more lore scenario fights. I think they're awesome. I see you. I see you, Reeve. You fucker. You little shit. Uh, I also love that Matt got to showcase himself a little bit in this fight. Like I go back to this fight a lot. This fight is just really nice to watch moment to moment. It's not too long. It goes at a pace which is honestly about as fast as a lot of actual spirit battles would be in Ultimate. Like I also just want to like say I love this throw. This throw looks oh my god. It looks so good, man. Like this is just like a like look at this. It's so smooth and then oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I love it. Also, yeah, before we go anywhere, we gotta like talk about the spirits really quick. Where is it? Yes. Pete and Vivi. I I love all these spirits. I love all these spirits, but like I also like Pete and Vivi. I actually when I first watched this video, I had no clue who that is, and it kind of just went past me. That's like the friend and sign me memes. I'm glad I'm caught up now. Now I understand. I said Wilfred could team up with the upside down echo as my initial comment, but now I don't think that would work. Or would do that. Yeah, I feel like the upside down echoes have a specific goal in mind where they just want to possess a person and get back revenge on specific people and evil. Uh, and I think Wilfred wants something more like specific about the world itself. He has no like real revenge at the moment. I think the Reeve is still in canon, like everyone is. Like that's the way that would never get laid in a competitive match. Yes, I mean, like you could. I mean, it depends. Like you have to keep in mind, like this is like a very like this thing is fast and like it moves really fast. You could definitely get it off in a real match if you're like laying things right. And you also have to remember that Matt actually has a couple traps to his name. He has the monkey's little blow up, and he can lay down like the upbeat smoke cloud. So like he has ways that if you line it up just right, he will get you. Especially also if he manages to get you off stage and thrown off, he can send that little knife and go and go just snipe death dead. When a greedy infectious villain comes to Lawverse, it's like free real estate. Yes. Also, next state Smash game needs to combine trophies and spirits. I think so. That'd be interesting. I wouldn't mind it. It definitely require a lot more work. I don't mind spirits conceptually. I just think spirits need their descriptions back. I think that was like my one thing I didn't like about Ultimate Spirit System. Just let me read what a spirit is about. The best part doing that fight too is like all the damage busting spirit things make things flow even faster. I honestly was thinking about that. Like I imagine like you did actually like I can't imagine you didn't like you actually like made sure that all the buffs were in play, which like is the one flaw to this is like I want to like actually I want to like judge this fight on like an actual like level and like fit analyze the frames and everything, but we technically can't because these aren't the actual speeds these attacks would be moving at like. It looks great. It looks fantastic, but like for but we would have to think of it completely differently. It's funny. But it's still cool. I love it. I love it so much, dude. All right. That's right. The items volume. There, I definitely, I saw the items volume, but I don't remember anything off the top of my head that specifically. No, I remember now. I didn't forget that fucking that fucking Arthur doll was so. That's like favorite item. Like, watching the inspiration clip versus the actual item. God, I love how the weird PBG like edits were like they were already really funny, but I think they became more menacing and funny once you turned it into an item. I like it's crazy how much of a like how much better it got. I like that. I love that item so much. Uh, we're going to play it my way. It's so cool. I love it. It was a really creative idea. And also, it makes sense for it to be an Arthur item because he loves Arthur. He loves Arthur to death. Uh, all right. Let me get a drink real quick. I've been talking a lot. If anyone has any questions, feel free to ask. The skeleton appears. Thank you. The skeleton appears. I didn't even know what that meme was. I had not seen that meme before that. So that was just a complete surprise to me too. I love that. Uh, Arthur board game. You know, I talked to Shad jokingly a while ago about how when Poker Night had its remake, it'd be really funny if we had like a poker game, like Poker Night in the Dio's Manor. And I suggested, okay, what would like the inverse of that be? And we just said, oh, like, we discussed a roster. But now I think it'd be even funnier if it wasn't poker and it was just the Arthur board game. Everyone sat down to play the Arthur board game. That sounds like it would have about the same atmosphere because everyone else is trapped there with PBG. I hope that gets animated someday. Like either or. Arthur Knight at the Manor. Yes, oh, I love that. Oh, that's great. Did you see the moveset of Old Man? That's right. That's another moveset I saw recently. I love the Old Man moveset. I'm expecting. I'm expected. I love I. Oh my god! Like I love that moveset so much. That's also definitely up there for like my moveset of the year. Maybe like top five easily. I went in no expectations of what this character is, and I was all for it. Absolutely. I love the ending as well. It's so good. It's so good. Arthur Knight the Mansion is the next big lore special. Yes. Oh man. What are your thoughts on Law of the Lost winners? I don't remember off the top of my head what the winners are. But like I said, I'm still catching up on like everything that's happened. So that's on the death of Law XP and the first move set of Law H. The death of Law XP. Am I crazy? The music got turned wet from the rain. It's completely useless now. Yeah, Pumpkin. Yeah, yeah. So all those characters. I didn't. Yeah, I don't really have any expectations for them either. Rat Rat scares me. I don't know what it is about Rat Rat. Rat Rat's uncanny. It's weird. I don't actually. Maybe it's in back of my head. I don't remember what the happened to Law XP. I don't know what the first moveset of Law H was. Thoughts on ranking every Law DCast moveset? I've never seen the original Law DCast. Uh, I don't even know. I thought those were all privated as well. Are they? Can they actually be watched? The boss for PPG should be none other than Arthur Reed. No, it's My Sims. My Sims. No, even worse. It's like a fusion between My Sims and Arthur. I I don't know what that would even be. Cat is afraid of the rat. Hev is a bad Mouser confirmed. Look, that rat like looks like he would like reach out from his little porter and grab me and choke the life out of me. He has like a, how do I describe it? That cool little flower thing that appears in lore for Thurston, I believe, or like all the Lost and such. Like that thing is freaky. That thing is scary. But like I do not fear that thing. You can't make me afraid of it. I'm afraid of Rap Rat. And I feel like Rap Rat could choke the life out of that like a flower thing. Like it has that weird energy to it. Like you don't belong here in this world. You don't belong in this world, monster, monster. Like that thing is scary. Like Rat's scary. I don't know what it is. The pink projection is from Pokemon the first movie. Oh, I didn't know. When if Arthur joins Beatdown. I'm surprised Arthur isn't actually a character that's ever really popped up in LoL, weirdly enough. Like there's a lot of other like child characters that kind of the pink flower thing. The flower thing is freaking. I'm gonna have to. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I realize it's probably like a specific way to say it. But yeah, I'll have to like ask you later, like what the actual pronunciation is for that. Elato, Elgato. Uh, hmm. Let's see. What else is there? What can I talk about? What can I talk about? I was going to do a thing specifically. I had this plan. I remember I talked a while ago how because I mean LoL community is vaguely adjacent to the music tournament community, kind of. I feel like, and I said a while ago I wanted to rank all of these characters based on how much I like them and most of their music. I haven't seen all of their music, uh, but I wanted to do it recently because I actually just recently finally decided to take the jump into like actually like because I've been vaguely interested in Diary of a Attorney Kid, and I finally like started listening to a lot of the music and I'm hooked. And it made me realize, man, I love this stuff. I already ranked that, probably subject to change. I'll share these characters really quick. Um, Make sure it's off on one screen. I don't have to like scroll up or anything. Oh, let's just do this. Just be safe. Yeah. I. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Everything's here. Yeah. I'll quickly show this off really quick. I haven't seen every track in Diary Eternity yet, but like, I kind of just used whatever pictures I thought were the most appealing for all of these characters. Not like any version matters. It's just what matters is like which character as a whole. Definitely subject to change, but Mozart is fucking amazing. I love Mozart and Kevin. Kevin is wonderful. I'm not impressed one bit. But yeah, I will quickly go over the actual Mega Mix ranking really quick. Um, let me real quick. Let's get some. Let me. No, actually, I'll. Do I have music here? Where's my Gustavo Roque gaming? Gustavo gaming. Okay, the Eiffel Tower. Uh, yeah, this is. I mean, both are mashup weed mega mix. All right, I'm gonna volume warning, I guess. All right. I don't know how loud this will even be. Any recommendations for tourneys? I absolutely adored mashing up Revelations. I feel like I definitely heard of mashing up. Revelations definitely is new to me. All right. I hope that music's coming through. If not, it's fine. That'd be crazy. It's mostly just for me. Um, Gustavo is amazing. I won't suggest an obscure tournament number, King for a Day. Has anyone done a retrospective on King for a Day with the context of modern tournaments? I feel like a lot of characters in King for a Day get completely screwed by the fact that it was kind of the first of its kind. Oh yeah, Mashing Up. That's right. Thank you, because like I remember Mashing Up is the one that I actually follow chatter for. I love that. I love that one. Thank you. Thank you. I remember that like specifically the first match against, I forget specifically the name, the stick figure and dial tone telephone, I think is what it is. I love that. I love that track. And I'm gonna quickly throw Darky up here. I had not known. I learned about Darky through another person, which I won't name. I love Darky's. I love Darky's representation in the tournament. It's such a shame he kind of got fucked really fast. He's so cool. I feel so bad. I don't know what happens, but my mindset, Lone Warrior. Thank you. My mindset was like, if he's gonna lose to this motherfucker, he better go far. I was like very sad. Like people were really going crazy for this guy. Madion, like if he's gonna lose and like get dropped out, I better see Madion go all the way. And you know what? He did. He did. I'm happy. I'm satisfied with his run so far. I would have been upset if he didn't go further. I mean, like he's won a couple matches at this point, but I think he's made up for the loss of Darky at this point. No, sleep well. I love most of the stuff pretty much. What's a character that I think this character is a definitive C tier. Where'd they go? Yeah. Unfortunate. I think this is just, I think she was kind of just screwed conceptually, unfortunately. I think there are just some characters in tournaments where, like, this is just not the tournament for them. In a roundabout way. The tournament is better for having them. It's having a unique type of music that no other character really fulfills is great. But they're not gonna do well. And I think that's just what this was gonna happen with Lo-Fi Girl, I think is what her name is. I think she was just not going to be exceptional or anything, but she's not bad. She just wasn't gonna do well. If Madion dies to Tyler and the Grinch after killing bad girls, I'm going to sob. I'll be real, I would be sad too. I will say Tyler and the Grinch have like really wrapped around on me. Like I was like, whatever, they're fine. They kind of started getting better. I think I still prefer Madion, but if they do well this next match, I'll accept that. I'll accept that. Speaking of, I will also probably put them in B tier. They're like on the cusp of like an A tier. Alright, and you pulled The World Ends With You, which I forgot was like that game, The World Ends With You Final Remix, was technically a Switch exclusive. Yeah, he did that. That's C tier. Otherwise, I probably would not care about this guy. Liana and RCG doing well despite never putting out mashups. You know what? Let's get into that really quick. I'm gonna be biased. I'm gonna be biased really quick. There are a lot of like hot takes I'm known for, like that and like things I don't like. I don't like Rylos. I've never liked Rylos, and I don't like this character. I hate this character. Like everything about this character, I hate. I just don't like this character. I don't like this character. I don't know how to word it. I'm really upset that she beat the G Sports so much. Like I wish she didn't lose. I wish she lost. I think she's really not interesting at all. And I also just have a bias against rivals. I don't know what it is. I just don't like rivals. I don't like their characters. It makes me sad every day. G Sports, I guess I'll say really quick. I will say, despite what I just said about all of it, I'm not crazy about G Sports either. I think G Sports, like, in general, is like pretty good. Really, really good, actually. I kind of wish they pulled more Wayne Radio TV Solutions stuff, all things considered, because there's a lot of funny stuff like from their streams that probably would have given them an extra edge, but they just never really harnessed all of that. I feel like. I think a lot of their streaming aspects it just really wasn't jiving with. What about Susie Haldeman? Susie Haldeman's not like an actual character, so I won't rank her. But I mean, she's fine. She's fine. She's Susie. Sorry, I'm going to spam on. I love Mashup Week Mega Mix so much. I never got to talk about it. No, feel free, talk about it. Like I like having someone in chat to like banter with back and forth. Wait, one drink real quick. Alright, speaking of old greats, Head Chef Heavy. Oh, this one hurts so much. I feel like his history as like a character kind of was hurt for a lot of reasons out of his control. But I will say it should be pretty obvious. I like this character a lot, so much. I love this character. I love the food theming. I feel like the Pizza Tower stuff just came too late. It really just came too late. It's so sad. Like by the time it was there, I think they realized, oh, we're not getting another chance to do this, so we're just pulling it out now because he was not beating Hat Kid. He was not. Not in any world was he winning against Hat Kid, which is so sad. He's just unfortunately kind of fucked. I hope if there ever is like a heavy good, I just like everyone more. Like that's the problem. Like he's not bad. Like I love everything he has. It's just like everything else every other character has is just so much better, and it hurts. It hurts so much because he has like such a cool aesthetic. Music, like all of his sources are great. I hope, honestly, if we do get a third Mashup Week, Mashup Week Mega Mix or whatever, make them a duo. Make them a duo. I think that would complete the story arc of everything we've gotten thus far, of like all the lore, and I think it fits thematically. They've exchanged hats back and forth now. I think if they were together, I think they could probably win a tournament. Probably. I think it would probably be, outside of like Heavy's initial run, it'd probably be their best altogether. But I'd be happy. I'd be happy with that. Speaking of, yeah, Electro Swing. You can't say no to good Electro Swing. Also, I will say it again. I'm just happy they got she got Head Chef Heavy's hat. Full circle. I'm so happy. Also, rule of everything. Yeah, let's just get that out of the way really quick. Amazing, amazing, great. I'm surprised that she lost against Ace. I'm very surprised. Very surprised. I feel like that was like probably one of the more surprising matches when that happened. Speaking of Ace, probably also like it. I think he's scary. He's kind of scary. He might honestly win. I see a lot of support from him all the time. I feel like it's not impossible. Cartoon Network mixed with Gorillas. I don't know. I feel like that kind of like is a scary combo for some reason. Like in terms of just like what people like on the internet. Real quick, I guess. Yeah, these guys, I'm gonna put them in the C. I don't have anything to add to them at all. Cadence. I love Cadence's victory theme. Oh, you see that when reanimated is right there? Yeah, you know what? Can I talk about that really quick? There's another tournament that I used to like. I left a comment on their YouTube channel recently. There's another YouTube tournament that kind of like got canceled a little recently-ish. That also has Ed in it, and I think it's called Into the Backrooms. I saw it years and years ago when it was like very new. I wasn't really impressed with it. I thought a lot of the grammar was pretty poor. I thought the art was pretty poor, and I just wasn't crazy about it. But they specifically did Ed, and Eddie, which was like it was just Ed, Eddie, and then Ed from Ed's World, and I'm like, this is a great idea, but holy shit, this is broken as fuck. Like, everything about it is like, this is going to win. Like, this is like a little unfair. Like, I kind of, after seeing how Ed's World is in Mashup Week Megamix, oh my god. Oh my god. You giving them a portion of Ace's power? No! Overpowered. Like oh my god, like these guys are fucking scary. Like I would not be surprised if they won the whole thing. Like Ace is like, oh, I wouldn't be surprised if I win the whole thing. I say that, ignoring the fact Ed's World is there because Ed's World is Ed's World. Oh my god, man. Okay, like let's get Guzma. Alright, I actually like a lot of the music pulls he did early on against Hat Kid and Cadence. I got my Pokemon Mystery Dungeon stuff. I think he just... It's a shame he kind of got knocked out really fast. I think he's a character that just, like... The bracket killed him. He was just going up against a lot of heavy hitters really fast. Reanimated are great contention, but the simple fact they are hampered by the fact that nobody on the team really likes them, considering how few tracks they could get compared to anyone else. No one on the team really likes them? That's hilarious. I did notice, like, they reuse a lot of the same songs in their tracks, like, specifically that, Living Tombstone track. That gets used a lot from them, and I'm like, it's almost like they don't really want to go that far. They are really strong. They are really strong. Ridiculously slow. I wouldn't be surprised if the tournament kind of just rallied against them in particular, just so they don't win the whole thing. Your boy was robbed hard. Yeah, Guzma was unfortunately robbed. Guzma hurt so much. He deserved better. All of his tracks were great when he was paired with somebody. I feel so bad. I honestly might put him a little higher, because I come back to his stuff more than I come back to the others. Alright, what's another character? Okay. What? How did... God, this guy. Major villain slain. It's so weird he lost. It's so weird to comprehend it, like, what happened. It was a very brutal match. They're also both in the same tier. That's wild. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't have much to add. I think his results theme is great, by the way. I come back and listen to the results theme and victory themes on this whole tournament a lot. Alright, Dracula. Rule of Everything was just too powerful. Yeah. The only one was coming out of that match alive. Is it weird that I kind of also see this motherfucker getting far? I don't know what he would do. I feel like he's like, of all the villains, he's the one that, like, has a lot of weight to him. He hasn't lost a match yet, to be fair. I don't follow mashup tournaments, so Neo Cypher being out is shocking. It is! Like, he actually was doing pretty good. It was just the fact that, like, he was up against a fight. He was, like, up against some fighters. The top right, which is of the, I don't know, it was top right, middle right of the bracket, was, like, where a lot of my favorites were at. A lot of them got executed or had to execute each other. Will everything to spawn 1 million Tally Hall fans? Yeah. That also helped. I wasn't even a Tally Hall fan before Rule of Everything even existed. Also, I'm just gonna say it. He deserved better. He deserved better so much. I miss him every day. I miss him every day. I miss him every day. Oh man, I'm stretching, putting my arms in the air. My favorite, my GOAT, first casualty. His match against Neil was hard. It was so hard. For the record, by the way, I guess I'll say it really quick. Forum Freak Show, Rick Hentai, these guys are like probably my 4 favorite characters. So this tournament hurts. This tournament really hurts to like exist in. All of them hurt because they all went against each other and were like mauling each other. Like all my best friends were fighting and it was terrible. You have no idea how much that sucks. Like on God, it sucks so bad to have all my favorites fighting. Like whenever Rick Hentai and Club Bangers went together, oh my God, that hurts so much. I'll guess really quick. I'll say they go up high too. I might actually. I fully accept Scat to get to winners final. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised at all. I'm really interested if they can be at Ed's World or not. If they really can. I kind of hope they can. I feel like if anyone can, they can? Question mark? I hope. All right. I'm gonna say it really quick. I'm gonna get this one out of the way. Rick Hentai is the biggest case of, like, this is just my personal opinion. I think overall, all of his matches were solid. Most of his tracks against other characters were solid. I think something went wrong in Scat Hat, is his Scat Hat matchup. I think after that, both of them kind of just went kind of off a cliff for me. Something about like that match is like the one that I never go back to it. I don't like any of the tracks in that matchup like at all. Compared to like every other track, which is like when they were going up against each other, like Scat Hat versus Neil, amazing. I love that shit. I love it. It's amazing. Rink against Forum Freak Show. Oh God, fucking amazing. And then they just went together, and it's just nothing was hitting. And then Rick goes to Club Bangers, and I liked his matchup with the Club Bangers specifically. I liked it, but it felt like he just wasn't hitting anymore. Like in like a character sense, like in the lore specifically. I'm gonna get a little bit of a vent. They kind of started pulling back on the fact that I am Mr. Sexual Man, and I'm partially a meme. Was it because NTR? No, I don't really care about that. It's not a big deal. It was more so just like, I think it felt like they were kind of starting to be afraid of the fact that he was the sexual guy. Oh yeah, this guy is more than just being the funny sex dude. Like this is Rick, like Rick Astley. I'm not a weirdo. I'm not a freak. And that was kind of becoming a thing in the lore. And I specifically remember, like, there was a comment one of the people made in a video, I think it was one of the creators, like, talking about this thing, too. And I'm like, what happened? Why are we suddenly afraid of the sex guy being the sex guy? That's his energy. His energy is he loves sex. He loves everything. And he is wonderful. He is pure. in the most impure way possible. And that's okay. That was his energy, and it was great, and I was all for that. And then it was kind of just like, let's start like interjecting a little less of that, like less of this character conflict. And then he lost, and I was like, I don't know. I'm a little biased to how that went. I think he's amazing either way. I think he should be a freak, and I think we should celebrate the fact he was a freak, and that's okay. Also, literally the first introduction in lore when they're on the bus, they went through that whole like, oh yeah, he seems weird, but he's fine. Don't think about it. And then they went past it. It was over and done with just like that. I think it should have just stayed there, and we shouldn't have brought it back up like this far into the tournament. It kind of just felt weird. She was still a freak, but very respectful to others' distances. It was incredibly funny. I wish they did that with Rick. Yes, thank you. I think if they just did that, and he would have been fine. Just carry that energy all the way to the end. There was this comment someone made on another video where it said, Rick Hentai is the one that is having the most fun here. And that should be how it is. I think he is having the most fun here. Don't make it that any less fun, dang it. What's your opinion on Digital Circus reps in LoL? I think now that it's going to end soon, definitely overdue. Definitely overdue. It's probably going to happen soon. I'd be intrigued. I think I'm glad people have decided to wait until it's almost done. So, like, I haven't really seen any LOLs deciding to make a character just because. I respect the restraint. I'll be interested to see which character from it is made first. Speaking of Scat Hat, up there, yeah, they're good. They're pretty good. Pretty epic. I'm gonna rapid fire these because it is admittedly been how long? Like almost an hour and a half. Okay. Charles Barkley. Shut Up and Jam Guide. Pretty poggers. Bad Girls actually kind of really like Bad Girls. I'm surprised. I wasn't surprised when they lost Madeon, but I was kind of like, no, I wouldn't be mad if they kept going. Like, I kind of forgot about everything that happened with Little Darky and Madeon. And then, I forget, Snailians. I don't really think about Snailians very often. Honestly, I might put them in C tier. Monster Mouse, kind of same. I wouldn't be surprised if they lose their first match coming soon. Boring. I don't know. No sauce. No sauce. Sauce. No sauce. Surprisingly good. I am very surprised they beat Farquaad. Farquaad coming in, I was expecting Farquaad to like go farther, and he's gone now. I'm very surprised. I thought he had a chance. They're okay. They're okay. What do you mean no sauce? No sauce. The guy who doesn't like Undertale doesn't like Undertale. Fork found in closet. That's not how you say the phrase. Where's the lamb sauce? Speaking of Empty Tour, which is basically just all Undertale, no robot, which was their best source. Yeah. Also Cats. Cats was also there. I think Cats was part of their theming. Cats is... I don't know what the obsession is with, like... Look, I know I'm the guy. I'm a cat. I know. But, like, I don't think including Cats as one of your sources is a very strong addition to your sources. I don't know. I've never been crazy about it. Speaking of sauce, though, hot ones. I kind of hope they win, but they're probably not gonna win. But like, I'm really happy with how they're doing so far. I actually really like their stuff. I'm getting ready to nuke the underground for existing. I'm gonna go into the underground and I'm gonna like fucking freeze stock every single person down there. Everyone could have been up there, but it just did not hit. It did not hit. None of their stuff hit. I will say, the couple matches they had with the Clubbangers, some of those tracks were good. They were funny. The one with Spampton was kind of funny. It was funny how they had to include like Spampton appearing. Didn't save him. It's unfortunate. These characters surprise me with how far they've gone. I like some of their music. I don't really go back to them very often. Like I love their stuff a little darky. I feel like I don't know. What if Heb hates Undertale? Does he hate Deltarune too? I actually do like Deltarune more. I think Deltarune is a much better game than Undertale. That being said, I haven't really, after the first couple, I think it was just the first chapter or two, and I didn't really play much after that. Now I kind of just ingest Deltarune content from people talking about it after it comes out. I haven't really played the games and chapters. I think okay, that's good. I think this is fair, generally speaking. This is like Heb faves probably. Heb fabs. I will actually put this feels right. If I had to like section off a few more, I'd probably say my top 4. Actually, I'm gonna like put them here because that implies I'd like them, which I do, but like they're overpowered to a point where I almost don't like them. I'd say like my top 4 is like Form Freak Show, their Kentai, Clubbangers, and Scat Hat. And then one after that will fluctuate between these 5 depending on the day. Yeah, that's it. Ooh. It's been a while. Alright. The top 4: Ace, Neil, Bad Girls, and Hot Ones. Good picks. Really good picks. I like all of those. Will there any other tier list lol things for today's stream? I will say I am owing more lol. I will say I was going to finally do the circle tier list, or like start on it. I keep talking about it. I think I owe it to myself to at least start on it. Like that silly gag. Again, one of the things I want to do with this stream is catch up and start concluding things I said I would do. Next time, I guess I'll probably follow up with that. Ranks Dexter's dad, you coward. What would he even rank? What is there to rank? There's like a why is Ed's world team in the overpowered and not overpowered? God damn it. I hate that you're right. Alright, let's fix. That being said, next stream I'll probably follow with the circle thing because it's funny. And I guess I will say I was going to do another, like I mentioned I was going to do a podcast thing where I would rank a bunch of RPG Maker things. RPG Maker sources in LoL that have not been made, and I was going to follow up with all the suggestions people made. Again, one of the reasons like it's taken so long is my computer had a weird error that deleted a lot of stuff that I had to like re-edit from scratch. But you might even notice whenever I started the stream, this is a little different. It's very obviously different from what I had before. I had to remake it. I think it's better. It looks better, I think. But yeah. And that also goes for that tier list I was going to rank on a podcast. So I'll probably like follow up and just like make a stream and talk about it with someone. I don't know. I'll probably have to change it. Yeah, RPG characters that can fit in the LoL. Yeah, I'll probably have to rethink how I was going to do that. That's still something I want to do because I think it's interesting. But yeah, I had a thing made for it. Like I was going to make a bunch of custom icons for it. It looked nice, but I kind of gave up after all my stuff got lost. um, who do you want to win the Odyssey empty slot to? Uh, Jack is. Everyone keeps saying Jack. I kind of agree. Jack feels right. It kind of just makes sense. One character, RPG Maker, Jesus. I love. If you're the one who suggested that, thank you. Like that one, wasn't one of the characters I didn't make an icon for, but I love that suggestion. Actually, that'd be a fun thing to play on stream. Um, can put Monster Miles like one tier higher, put you using Terry on shop. Not serious. Tempting, tempting. Uh, I guess I will also say because I know a lot of people were asking like, "Hey, when is a new moveset coming out?" Um, I will say again, I feel bad. I want a new moveset to come out more than you guys even know. But again, I can't video edit to save my life. All the assets are made as far as I'm aware. Um, it is just I'm working with a schedule of another person, specifically Plums. And Plums has their own roster they want to do as well. I want to make sure Plums has time to work on Law Encore as well. I feel bad if they couldn't get another moveset out. So I'm kind of just like, if it takes more than a year, I'm okay with that. Uh, if it is what it is. That being said, I really do wish I had another moveset out. I want my surprise moveset out now that I was going to do. I had a surprise moveset, and it's gonna probably be a while. So when it comes out, it comes out. But I'm not gonna rush another creator. Like I said, LOL is one of those things where you don't rush it. Best things come out to those who wait. Yeah, I don't want to pressure flows. I'm sure everyone else wants the same thing. Yeah, to take your time and make moves. Said peak takes time to cook. Exactly. Imagine if someone broke into your house during the stream and said person was a Tiny June clone. Is this a Tiny June clone with like the rocket boots? I believe. No, specifically in because I watched the Kid Goku movie that came out like yesterday. It's the raccoon tail specifically. I'd flick that June. Yeet, gone, crush. No, I'd give her a reasonable share of my bacon hoard. Glad to be on. Uh, have you seen Kid Goku's movie yet? Yeah, I literally just said yes. I saw it. I liked it. I liked it. I don't have many specific thoughts to add right now. I actually like the food mechanic. Uh, I think it's clear that June's getting a lot better with animation. I liked it quite a bit. It's also Kid Goku though, and I'm not really crazy about Kid Goku. I'm more interested in like Lupin in particular. Lupin's probably the one I'm most interested to see soonish. But I also like the new normals for Thomas. But yeah, gonna go now. Have a good day. See ya. Um, what else? I think that's about everything. Um, yeah. Ideally, something. I'm gonna try and stream again sometime soon. I'm not sure when. I'll just try and surprise people sometimes. Make it fun. All right. I am EP though, so I've been talking a lot. I like the rest of my voice, so I will see you all later. Everyone else, have a good day. I will be back to making more. I'm going to be streaming more soon. I promise. Thank you guys. All right, I'm gonna be back. Bye bye.